Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking to you about the transition from college A-levels and BTECs to university because there can be quite a lot of changes, and I'm going to give you some tips on what to expect when you get to university. The first thing that I want to tell you guys about is to expect a lot more work. I think when I was in college, from my own experience, I feel like they just didn't warn me enough for how much work I was actually going to get at university. The type of assignments and exams that you get in college might seem like a lot, but wait till you get to uni, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's just something that I think a lot of students don't get warned about. So when they get to university, they feel very overwhelmed and stressed about things, whereas I feel like if you knew beforehand that there is going to be a lot of work, then you might be a little bit more prepared for it. My second point kind of links with the first one, and the fact is that you will have a lot more freedom at university, which will allow you to do that massive ton of work that you'll have. So I know that in colleges, a lot of the time you're in very structured classes. Sometimes you'll even do like 9 to 5 days. Whereas in university, although you might have lectures, which are, around about it could be an hour, it could be 3 hours. But when they are complete, you quite often have half a day to yourself. Sometimes you have a whole study day, and that definitely gives you a lot more time and a lot more freedom to manage your time and manage your work and just get things done. My third point is it's very, very important to keep the balance in university. I know that although some of you might have part-time jobs in college, when you get to university, the majority of people will have a part-time job just to help with sort of expenses and just like your social life and things like that. So making sure that you can keep that balance between going to work, your uni work, and then obviously your social life, which is very important to be able to explore the city and make new friends and just make the most of your university experience. So definitely make sure that you either keep a diary or you plan out your week, because that can really, really help you. And I think that is a big change from what you have to do in college, whereas what you need to do in university. One of the things that I noticed when I got to university was the amount of time that you have to do assignments. Now, the majority of my college assignments when I did a BTEC I had around about a month to do them. And then when I got to university, it was like you had around 2 or 3 months to do them, which obviously when I first saw my deadline dates, it was great. And I was like, wow, I've got 3 months to do this. This is insane. Like, I can totally do this. But actually that might be your downfall. So make sure that although a lot of your university deadlines may be, seem like months away, doesn't matter if you're doing exams or if you're doing actual assignments, you might be like, I've got 8 weeks to do revision, but it goes very, very, very quickly. You need to make sure that you are planning yourself work out for all of the weeks up until your assignments and your exams, because you will need them. And my last point is to make sure you use the university library, because let me tell you, it is going to be a big change from your college one. I don't know if it's just because colleges don't have the facilities, or it's just that you don't use as many books on your courses, but the university library is a million times better than your college one, and it will come in handy for no matter if you're doing exams, it doesn't matter if you're doing assignments, if you're just like writing an essay. University libraries are the key to getting a great grade, and you have librarians on hand. Some libraries are 24 hours, so if you're running onto a deadline, then definitely make use of that. But yes, the library situation from college to uni is a huge one, and you need to take advantage of it. So that is my kind of like advice and tips on the transition from college A-levels and BTEC to university. Just make sure you make the most of the facilities around you, the people around you, and also just kind of try and have fun at the same time. Bye!